Good morning everyone, I am S. Devi Chitra, Assistant Professor from the Department of Artificial Intelligence and Data Science. Today I am going to discuss you about software used in developing virtual environments. So in this presentation I am going to cover virtual environments, different types of virtual environments, importance of virtual environments, and different software tools used in virtual environments, their future scope, their benefits, challenges there. So I am going to discuss these topics in detail. So first one, what is virtual environment? So virtual environment is a computer generated digital space that makes a user to interact with the simulated environment. For example, when we wear a VR headset, virtual reality headset, experiencing the virtual classroom while we are in the virtual environment. So technologies such as virtual reality, augmented reality help users to interact with two-dimensional and three-dimensional digital spaces. So these kind of virtual environments are widely used in many areas such as industry, research, education, industrial training for simulation and learning purposes. So next one is importance of virtual environment development. So virtual environment important, it covers under three areas. First one, virtual environment enhances learning and training. It provides realistic simulation for medical and engineering students and skill development without any real world risk. So next one is improves design and thinking. So it particularly helps in creating, visualizing and testing the products or systems before actual implementations in order to reduce the risking of cost and saves time. So next one is it supports innovation and collaboration. It promotes remote teamwork, immersive experiences and advanced problem solving techniques in the field of research, gaming, educations, industrial platforms, etc. So next one, different types of virtual environments. So virtual environment can be categorized into 5 different types. So first one is virtual reality, second one is augmented reality, and third one is mixed reality. Next one is simulation environment and digital twins. So first one is virtual reality. It is a complete fully immersive digital environment. Where users can interact with a fully immersive environment by using the VR headphones and controllers. For example, VR game, we already know about most of them are playing the VR game. So next one is augmented reality. In augmented reality, it adds whatever the digital elements they needed, they added to the real world. They can use those real world by using the smartphones or smart glasses. Example, Pokemon Go is actually of a game which is played by many students. That is a famous game, that is Pokemon Go. And next one is mixed reality. It is a combination of real and virtual worlds. It makes the interactions with the users through physical and the digital objects. So example, IKEA Place app. This is an application specially used by many of the people who are want to buy a home or rental a home. They just create a virtual environment by fixing their furnitures where they can keep the furnitures in the living room or in the bedroom, like that. This application is particularly used for that. And next one is simulation environment. Simulation environment is used, it is a computer based model. This used to imitate the real world systems for training, testing, product development in the field of all the healthcare, education purposes, etc. So the best example for simulation environment is virtual classroom. For example, the students who want to create a virtual environment by using any kind of tools, virtual classroom is the best example for that. He can analyze, he want to learn anything. Better example is a virtual classroom. So next one is digital twins. So it is a virtual replica of a real world object which is particularly used to monitor and improve its performance in the real time. So next one is software tools used in developing virtual environment. This developing the virtual environment, it can be software tools can be categorized into 3 types. First one is 3D modeling and design software. Next one is analysis and testing tools, and third one is game engines and simulation software. For Blender and for a best example for 3D modeling and design software is Blender and AutoCAD. These two types of softwares are used to create 3D models, animations and virtual structures. So next one is analysis and testing tools. The best example is MATLAB. It is particularly used by the EC department students for creating the simulation environment. So next one is game engines and simulation software. Example of this is Unity and Unreal Engine, which is used to develop the interactive virtual environment with the realistic graphics and simulations. So next type of software is Unity software. Unity software is a popular cross-platform software which is used to develop the virtual environments and simulation, 2-dimensional and 3-dimensional games and virtual reality and augmented reality. So main benefit of this type of Unity software is to develop an application once and we can deploy it in the multiple times. This Unity software has some special features such as real-time rendering, physics simulation, asset management, scripting using C# and making development easier and interactive. So main advantage of this Unity software is making the developers to create an application once and deploy it in a multiple devices. But the disadvantage of this Unity software is it needs high quality graphics, and suppose if you are involving these Unity tools in a complex project, it may require powerful hardware and sometimes it can affect their performance. So next type of tool is Unreal Engine. It is an advanced software which is used for creating the high quality 3-dimensional virtual environments and their applications. It also has some special features like the Unity software. It has real-time rendering, visual scripting, physics simulation and cinematic effects for immersive experiences. So this Unreal Engine software is particularly used in many kind of cinematic expressions. So the advantage of this Unreal Engine, it provides high quality and realistic graphics. It makes to create an immersive virtual environments and games. So disadvantage of this Unreal Engine is it is difficult for the beginner level programmers to understand its technical aspects. It may require high performance systems for smooth implementation of the product. So next one, third type of tool is a Blender tool. It's a most common tool used by the students, professionals, because it is a free and open source software which is used to create 3D modeling, animation, rendering and virtual environment development. It has some special features such as 3D design, texturing, animation, visual effects, simulation tools to create a realistic virtual objects and environment. So advantage of this Blender tool is very easy to use and affordable for the students and professionals to use. But its a disadvantage is that its interface and tool somewhat difficult for the students, for the beginner level students to understand. So better we can learn the tool first, then we can implement it for creating the simulation environment. So next type of software is AutoCAD and SketchUp. These two software tools is mainly used for creating an architecture or civil engineering. They are using these type of softwares. So AutoCAD software is mainly used for the technical drawings, making designs, and SketchUp is used to make the 3-dimensional modeling, visualization of building and interior spaces. So advantage of these two software is these tools create accurate designs and realistic visualization, making the planning of the construction and feel it better. And disadvantage of this tool is somewhat this kind of tool, it may require additional training because it has some advanced features. So some beginner level may have some disadvantages of adapting this software, and also this software is a little bit expensive to use. So next one is MATLAB. MATLAB is particularly used by some electronics and communication engineering students for the simulation purposes, for data analysis and virtual system development. It also have a special features such as simulation, visualization, algorithm development and testing of virtual models in engineering as well as a scientific application. An advantage of this MATLAB, whatever the complex calculations we have, we can make it by using this MATLAB software, and simulation easier with default built-in and functions. So disadvantage of this MATLAB, it is actually somewhat expensive, and beginner may find it somewhat difficult to learn the advanced features of the MATLAB. So next one is real world applications. So these virtual environments can be used in many research areas, education purposes, etc. And these mainly this kind of virtual environments are used to create virtual classrooms, online labs, interactive learning, making the students to understand the concepts through simulation and practical experiences. Next, these virtual environments can be used to create a gaming also. By using these software tools, we can create 3D animation games by making their own interactive characters, environments, and real-time gameplay. So next one is, it can be used in the healthcare areas also. It makes the medical students to create a simulation environment, and if they want to make any surgery, they can do the surgery in the virtual environment itself without making any real world risk. Next one is, what are the challenges faced while creating the virtual environment? Particularly, these are the 3 challenges we are facing now. First one is high development cost. These types of virtual environment software is somewhat expensive to adapt. And next one is technical complexity. If you want to use this type of virtual environment software tools, we need a technical capability. So it little bit technical complexity for the professionals who are in the beginner level. So next one is privacy and security issues. We have sometimes we have a risk of our data may be lost, and our user privacy concerns in while creating this type of digital environments. So next one is future scope. So future scope is in the hands of virtual environment, because while using this type of virtual environment, we are going to integrate this virtual environment with artificial intelligence and metaverse. These virtual environments will play a major role by covering the all areas: healthcare, designing, gaming, smart industries, education purposes also. While integrating the artificial intelligence and metaverse with these kind of virtual environments, will become more intelligent, interactive and personalized, and it will be very attractive to the users. So these increased industrial applications, while introducing these kind of virtual environments in industrial applications, no need of manpower. We can reduce the manpower and automate whatever the industrial applications we are using. We can reduce the manpower, and we can fully automated by using those virtual environments, and it will remote collaborations and digital twins in various industries. So next one is key takeaways. Virtual environment create an interactive digital space for learning, training and simulation. Whatever we have gone through 5 different types of simulation softwares, that are Real, Unity, Unreal Engine, Blender and MATLAB. It makes a major role in creating the virtual environments. So the virtual environments were widely used in many different kinds of applications, such as gaming, education and healthcare, to improve their safety and user experience. And we in future scope also, we have seen a lot of integrations with artificial intelligence, with merging with the metaverse to create will expand the scope of creating the virtual environment applications. So thank you for listening my presentations. We'll see you in the next session. Thank you.